Now, I believe that in order to keep Jerusalem, the Jewish eternal capital of Israel, we don't need the 300,000 Palestinians who live there. Because the one day that they will vote, they will have first a deputy mayor and then a mayor. And I want a Jewish mayor for Jerusalem. Now, the recipe to get recognition for Jerusalem as the capital of Israel from the world, from the US, goes through an agreement with the Palestinians. I know that every presidential candidate in the US promises that once he is elected, he will move the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. He promises it even one day before the elections, and then one day afterwards, he gets amnesia. He forgets. He forgot his promise. And nobody will move the embassy to Jerusalem before the Palestinians will do it. The first embassy in Jerusalem will be a Palestinian embassy. And then we'll see all others, because the world will recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. And if you want to keep the Jewish neighborhoods, as I want, part of Israel, Pisgat Ze'ev and Ramot and Gilo and whatever, you have to do it through a compromise with the Palestinians. Now they agree to it. They agree to it in Camp David. They agree to it in Taba. They agree to it in the Geneva Initiative. That the Jewish neighborhoods will be part of Israel. And the refugee camp of Shoafat, we will have, painfully enough, we will have to give up on it. It will not be part of Israel. And Kalandia and Jabal Mukaber and Kfar Akeb, I'm sure all those neighborhoods you are very familiar with and you visit every day because it's part of our eternal capital, they will not be part of Israel. Kfar Akeb will not be there. But Gilo and Ramot will be, and will be recognized by the world as part of the capital of Israel if we reach an agreement with the Palestinians. That's the only way to ensure it.